Hey everybody, this is Evan D with the DailyNerd.net tech blog, and today I'm bringing you Siteria, and this is wild. Um, this could quite literally put an end to hundreds and thousands of hours of billable design and coding time. This is a just an awesome content management system where all of the editing is done on the front end. So you're editing everything while you're looking at it. You don't have to go into an interface and fill out, a post or try to figure out how their menu is. You're just building your whole website while you're looking at it. And the features that they have built in here are amazing. You don't have to go find some random plugin to install into your website or anything like that. They've built all of the core functionality and a bunch of the expanded functionality that you'd normally have to either pay extra for or hire a developer to do or something right into it. So, but enough talking. Let's go ahead and give it a shot here. They have a free trial you can sign up for 14 days. Doesn't cost any money. So we're going to sign up here real quick, and just need a username, password, and an email address. And then you get to pick a design to start off from. There are a ton of these designs. I could spend hours looking at all of them, but I'm actually a little partial to say this Electra Chocolate Brown right here, and one button click, and right now they're going through and creating base sample content, the templates around all of that, logins, databases, and wrapping all of that in that particular design that you've chosen. And in about 15 seconds here, we're going to have a fully functional site that probably in 10 minutes from the time you first log in, you'll be able to have a nice professional website. You'd be proud to say, this is my company's website. And the fact that they're able to do all this for a 14-day free trial and a very low monthly fee is just absolutely astounding. I can't believe that that I hadn't heard of this years ago, and B, that this is going to put a kink in a lot of designers and web developers' style, because they're used to charging hundreds and hundreds of dollars to bring up sites like this, and usually much worse than any of these here. And people are going to be able to go out and do this themselves in an afternoon. And so that's really going to shake up a lot of things. People out there are going to have to start offering something completely different, because any of the normal stuff that you're used to getting with a website is just, this is just going to blow it out of the water. There's no comparison. So there we have it. It's gone and wrapped up a page for us in this nice Web 2.0 interface. Right from the get-go, they have a bunch of how-to videos we can look at here, a link to their customer support email, and some FAQs, but I'm going to skip that and get right into the good stuff. So here we can see we've got a nice home page, a title up here, a little bit of slogan, link to a blog and a forum. We've got this nice scrolling scenery set here, some navigation on the side, a 3-column layout down here in the bottom. I'm just going to go ahead and start customizing this stuff. So I can just come up here and click on that little wrench and just say widget company, and update, apply without preview, and that's just going to go up and update all of the pages on my website with a new company name, and it'll refresh that. Bam, I can come edit the slogan for my company, and it opens up this nice like tiny MCE rich text editor up here up top. So I can say making tomorrow today or something like that. Bold it, italicize it, and There we go. It's really just that easy. Here is a nice scrolling imagery on the top of this. Usually this is a big extra feature you're paying on top to have someone develop a big Flash or HTML5 header on the top of your page. With this, I can just click to edit, and then any of these slides here I can just double click on, like it says right here, and put in a new slogan. So make your life free again. I'm doing something to carefree and happy. I can go over to the next one, and I'm going to get kind of silly here. Okay. And then come over here, double click. Okay. And that's it. I mean, I just changed the slogans and all those. If I wanted to, I can come down here and change the image, upload my own custom images, change the animation from fading to sliding up and down, left and right. I can make the images links to other parts of my pages, so you could be sliding through different images of your products or services around the top. You can put in navigation dots on it. All of this is just right here. You can add more slides. They've made it so easy. It's just unbelievable. So again, refreshing, rewrapping the page, and there I have it. I have this animated banner on the top of my website that looks really professional. And it just keeps going. Any of these things, I can just open this. They've got a rich text editor, and I can come in here and Ipsum Lipsum my way, fill out all of this content with whatever I want, center it, do pointed bulletins. It's just that easy. And it doesn't stop there. If we come up here to this control panel, one of the things I found was this applications section. And this is basically for some more advanced features. Everything I've found in here has been free. But if you wanted to add something like Google Maps or your Twitter profile, so you want to be pulling in your Twitter feed into your page, you want to add some voting polls, a media library, if you want to be uploading a bunch of videos like I do, it's all just a click away. So I want to go ahead and add page ratings to mine. And it goes through, runs a couple of these application scripts to build the functionality right into your pages, and that's it. That's all I had to do. I also like putting polls on my pages occasionally. Not usually something that comes out of the box with a lot of things, but here I click the button and that's it. I now have the functionality to add voting polls to my website. And so now you'll notice that down here in the bottom, all of my pages will have this little floating star down here on the bottom, so people can rate the different pages and content on my site. If I come in here to, let's go to services page, they've just got a lot of these built out by default. Any of these links or pages, you just look for this blue wrench. You can edit any of the links and content, but I'm actually going to come up here to the Add Content tab. And by default it says text and image, image gallery, file area. If you click more, you're treated to all the rest of this stuff, including you can see the voting poll, which we just added. And then you're going to see a whole bunch of these green bars show up. And anywhere these green bars show up, you can click on it. It's going to insert that voting poll. So I'm going to come here to my navigation area, say click to add. I'm going to ask which service do you like best, and then we can go in, add options, service 1, service 2, and just for kicks, service 3. Hit add, and I've, what was it, 15 seconds, I've added a voting poll to my website. And man, I don't know, this is, maybe I'm simplistic, but this is amazing. I can click on the wrench and go to move, and I can go and take this and insert it anywhere else on the page that I want. And there you can see, bam, we've added the poll, and it just gets better. Some of the great things that I've found are here. Like, here's a contact us page. You can see we've got a form here. You can take this form, put in your name, email address, and notes. I'm going to go ahead and edit this so you can see exactly how this form is made. And again, rich text editor, they put in some tables to break it out, so they have a little bit of content here, and then these fields and a submit button. And over on the right hand side, we're going to say what we want to do with the form. So we want to send an email, so every time someone fills out this form, I'll get their name, email address, and any notes that they put to my email. And we're going to send a confirmation email to them based on this email address they put in. So if you wanted to say add another field, I can come here like this. I'm going to do a little bit of enter. Say I also want their zip code. I can come down and say I want a insert a text field, and we're going to call it zip. Max length would be 5 characters. We are going to validate as a number, and we want it to just be 5. And the hint will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it. Now I've got a text field in my form that will take the zip code, and that's absolutely great. I mean, lots of people will have whole projects just based around adding forms to their website so they can get an email about it. Man, I really wish I had more time to talk more about this. There's so many options that could be covered. There's database functionality. I could have this form insert to a database. There's security. I could make pages that are only available to me, or only available to my clients, or only available to personnel. I can then take that data from the database and display it on the page. Facebook integration, Twitter integration. There's so many features, you've really got to try it for yourself. So go ahead and check it out. It's siteria.com, Siteria.com. Sign up for the 14-day trial. I promise you it'll be the easiest way you've ever set up a website, and probably one of the best ones. And if you have any questions about Siteria, go ahead and leave them in the comments. And for the dailynerd.tech blog, this is Zevendy signing off. Cheers.